Hello, my name is Marissa Moore.
And I'm Leigh Sturm.
We are realtors with the Diane Keelian team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Town Realty in Chesapeake, Virginia.
This video today is to go over some fairly common used terms in the real estate transactions that tend to get a little misunderstood from time to time. The first word is contingency.
Contingency. Contingency is when you have a contract that is dependent upon the fulfillment of a certain condition. The most common contingency that we see is when you have someone that needs to sell their home before they can purchase a new home.
The next definition will be for earnest money. Earnest money is actually the money given from a buyer to a seller to bind a contract. Now, that money isn't usually handed straight over to a seller. It's usually put into what's called an escrow account. That escrow is held by a third party to make sure that the obligations by both the buyer and seller are carried out properly.
The next word is appraisal. An appraisal is a formal valuation of a property by a licensed appraiser. An appraiser is going to give you his or her professional opinion of the value of a home.
Our next definitions are for title and deed. These two words tend to get mixed up quite a bit. Title is the actual ownership of the property. It will show that you own that property. The deed is the actual document that shows the transfer of ownership from the seller to the buyer. The deed is also the document that gets recorded at the courthouse.
The next word is ratification. Ratification is basically confirmation of consent. You have a buyer and a seller that have agreed to the terms of a contract, so you have a listing agent or the selling agent is going to confirm to the consent of the contract by ratifying it.
The last definition for today is amortization. Now, amortization is basically the paying off of the debt, which would typically be here in this situation, the mortgage, and that would be paid through a fixed payment schedule.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.